Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I am John, and this is a quick brew review. I haven't done a brew review in a while. It's getting a little cold out. Now it's January now, the new year, and the alcoholic beverage of choice is no longer beer. Okay, let me rephrase that because that's a lie. The beverage of choice is always beer. However, the situation that you're put in, you may or may not be drinking beer. Case in point, we went to a great dinner on Saturday, which it was at a wine shop that has thousands of bottles of wine, and they make food with locally sourced stuff. Like it's just amazingly flavorful food. Just amazing. All fresh, all great, and 5 or 6 different types of wine or rosés or whatever you want to pour by the glass. Or you can buy a bottle and then open that. Whatever. There are no rules. And this particular wine shop normally has tastings almost every weekend. But since it was New Year's, day before New Year's Eve, they didn't have anything. So we went over there with a couple of friends, and we just had a great time. But case in point, that is not the proper place to be drinking beer. It doesn't mean you can't, because they have a cooler full of all kinds of craft beers. But when in Rome, so wine was the beverage of choice then, and wine continues to be the beverage of choice because what my wife likes right now, it's easy to drink. We buy some good shit, man, and we might do a review on here. But today, since I'm by myself, we are going to be doing a quick beer review. I have to put my glasses on so I can read this shit. There we go. All right, what do we have? Ravaged by Vikings. Here's your can art. See if I can hold that up there so you guys can see that. It's got a Viking in the can art there. Ravaged by Vikings right down there. Very nice. A lot of shit going on this can art, man. Look, it's going all the way around. It's fabulous. Whoever designed that, the work of art. We have a Viking right here and a deer right here. He's probably going to fucking kill the deer. Anyway, Ravaged by Vikings. This is an American Double IPA. All right. Let's see if we can find the things that we want to find on here. It says American Double right here. And doesn't say anything there. Let's continue to look at the can. There we go. American Double India Pale Ale from Naperville. The brewery is called Solemn Oath. I don't believe I've done a review of Solemn Oath beer on this channel, but they make some really good beer. I have never had this one though. So Solemn Oath Brewery in Naperville. They're always at the beer fests in the area. Okay. It is 1 pint, 8% alcohol by volume. That's good. It's a double, so it should be a little bit higher. All right, where is the hops? We have the obligatory don't drink if you're pregnant. Okay. That we normally would have. And I am looking for the hops, and you know what? They don't have them. They do not have the hops listed on the can. I am not a happy camper with that part. All right, so I bought this 4-pack the last time I went to the store, which wasn't too long ago, just the other day. Got home. You know how they have those, you have your 4-pack of beer and then there's that plastic top that binds all 4 cans together so you can pick it up? Well, what do you do when you get home with that? You grab it and you pull each can out, you put it in your beer fridge or you put it in your regular fridge or whatever on the counter. Well, I pull one off, not this one of the other ones, and the whole fucking top comes off. Boom! Beer everywhere. Every fucking where. It took me like an hour to clean it all up. The garage was soaked. I was soaked. The beer was fucking in the beer fridge. So I had to take everything out of the beer fridge and clean the whole fucking inside and then put it all back. Fucking disaster. Disaster. We're past it. We're not looking back. There we go, guys. Hopefully this can doesn't blow up on me. All right. Let's see what Solemn Oath has in store for us with this one. Now, mind you, it did not say hazy, right? Here's what it looks like. It is indeed not hazy, a little dark. Gives it a little bit of a fat tire look to me. Not a fan, but a lot of IPAs look like this because this is probably the normal way that they look. Maybe a little lighter. Not all of them are hazy. It certainly does smell like fat tire, and I'm not a fan of that either. It smells like a, I don't know any other way to put it. There's a beer that is made in volume by us in the Chicagoland area called Fat Tire. It's not really very good. So we just, a lot of times we know what the Fat Tire taste is, right? We know what that flavor is, what it is on the palate, how to describe it. Sometimes it's very difficult to describe what you're tasting. However, if you can say it tastes like something that you know somebody else that you're with has had, they will know. Okay. Let's try it out. I am very happy to tell you that's not Fat Tire. That tastes nothing like Fat Tire. This is a moderately hoppy double IPA that does not taste like a double. Okay, here's another one. If you've watched my other beer reviews, you hear me explain, or try to, what I think, what I picture in my mind, my taste buds, when someone says, here, drink this double IPA. I have a instant thought in my head that it's going to have this round, fat, early taste. I know this is really vague, dudes. With this kind of not hoppy but bitter end to it right away with no lasting long-term taste. Similar to Fat Tire. You guys try it out. Okay. This, I am happy to say, doesn't taste like that at all. This is quite good. This is actually very good, and I'm very happy that I bought it. Yeah. That has a much longer flavor, a little wet, juicy, hoppy, not too hoppy, moderate hops. So the bitter taste that if you guys aren't used to IPAs, when you drink one, a standard one, it will maybe taste bitter to you. Well, that's generally the hops that are in it that make it taste that way. And you may interpret it as bitter. You can interpret it any way you want to, man. It's just fucking beer. Beer is one of the greatest inventions ever. 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 Case in point. I would love to own a brewery. I would love it. I would fucking love it. You go into a brewery, any of the craft breweries, they got a nice bar, maybe a nice seating area, maybe food, maybe a food truck. You know, these things that we talk about all the time. And somebody goes up to the counter, and you're up there, you're waiting to be served. You're looking over the beer menu, you're making mental notes of all the different beers that they have. Maybe you're going to try, I don't know, maybe you're going to try the Kalash, maybe you're going to try the Marzen, maybe you're going to try the IPA, maybe there's a double, maybe there's a hazy, maybe you want the stout. You know, you're going through your head, what can I drink together? How many of these can I fucking drink together, right? Maybe they have a barrel-aged one, you're like, oh my God. It's made with rye whiskey barrels. In rye whiskey barrels, I really want to try that, but it's 19% or some crazy ass shit like that. It'll blow your whole evening away. Can't have that. Might be too sweet too. Don't know. Anyway, so you're up there, you're ordering those things. You're going through your mental list. You're waiting for the person to come up and take your order. Or your brewski. Then you glance down at the bar and you see that one of the people working there is pouring a brewski for the dude who's standing or sitting right at the bar there. You know, he clicks the lever, the beer fills up in the can to about here, and then you have a really nice tight head right here near the top. Starts to go over a little bit, not over the sides, but you know, he does that. Picks it up, sets it down in front of the guy or girl at the bar, and that person sees that beer heading towards them. What are they doing? They're fucking grinning from ear to ear. From ear to ear. You know why? Because at that moment, everything else in their life is pushed off. Is pushed away, is in the back of their mind. Because all they can concentrate on is how fucking beautiful that looks and how exquisite it's going to taste. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you own a brewery, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, you don't need to own one. You just go in there and you watch people. You see how they're laughing. You see how everyone is having a great time. No one is having a bad time. And if someone doesn't like what they picked, as the brewmaster or the person who owns a brewery, dump it and give them what they want. Because guess what? It doesn't cost you a fucking dime. You're making this by the giant barrel. And then they're fucking happier. I am telling you, man. That is the way to go. Someplace where you can enjoy your job and make everyone around you happy. Anyway, guys, this is Solemn Oath. They're in Naperville, Illinois. And this is Ravaged by Vikings. Not quite sure why it's called Ravaged by Vikings, but it's wonderful can art. It's a very good beer. It's a very good double. If you see it in the store, Ravaged by Vikings, pick it up, man. You're going to like it. Guaranteed. That's all for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. See you soon.